Hi, it's Kranti here. Okay, today I want to talk a little bit about preparation for Padmasana or Lotus position. This is very famous pose, probably one of the most famous yoga poses, but also very challenging. And actually, we have to be extra careful for the knee, because if there is no predisposition of the body on a skeleton system, this can be very challenging for knees and ankles and hips. Okay, so we're going to do some preparation for it. Okay, so we're going to start by doing relatively easy pose, which is Sukhasana. Bend the right leg, gently put it against the inner left thigh, and we slowly move forward in the forward bend, and we stay here for maybe 5 breaths. 4, 3. Just stay in the pose as long as you don't have any pain on the knee, which is bent now. 5, and then slowly come up. Now we move a little bit forward, so we bring the ankle just above the knee, so not on top of the knee, just a little bit above the knee. And we do the same things we did before. You can reach with your hands, maybe a belt if you need a belt. And then the same things, we move forward. Again, no pain in the knee. We go slowly forward down. And then you can emphasize the movement. You can emphasize a little bit the knee, the outer knee, moving down towards the mat, the floor, gently. So activate all the muscle, the external rotator. And then after 5 breaths, we come up. Now we just move from here to the next pose. You bend your left leg. We go into Sukhasana. We create a triangle pointing towards us. The feet, the ankles are flexed. If it's this possible, if the knee is too high, you feel pain, you can always have the option to put the feet on the mat, on the floor. Okay. And then slowly walking with your fingers forward, gently go into forward bend, and just find a space where you feel a good stretch without feeling any unnecessary pain. And we can stay maybe 5 or 10 breaths here. 4, 3. Try to explore a little bit more. 2, and maybe reaching all the way down. And after, slowly we come up and release the pose. And we do the left side. Again, Sukhasana, moving forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale, lift up. Bring your left ankle just above the knee, on top of the thighs. Same things, we move forward. And again, always check how you feel on your hip, on your knee. And you can emphasize the movement by lightly pushing the outer knee down towards the mat, towards the floor. But again, control the movement and just be aware of all sensations. 4, 5, and then inhale up, bend your right leg. As we did before, Sukhasana, ankles are flexed, adjust. And then slowly explore the left side of your hips, might be different than the right one, maybe easier or more challenge. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come up and gently release the pose. And then we can explore full Baddha Konasana if the knees are okay. You bring the heels towards your pubic bone and gently bring your knees down. So I always emphasize the fact that you should rather work your muscle moving the knees down rather than pushing with your elbows or with your hands. And then you start to explore. Move forward, see how far you can go. Make sure your sitting bones are not lifted off the mat. And when you find your limit, just stay there. And just breathe 5 or 10 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently come up. If you want to add a little bit more challenge of Padmasana, it was relatively easy for you, you can use a block. So here we emphasize even more the external rotation, but again, shouldn't be any pain into your knees. You bring your knees down. And same thing, you can either stay there. If you're falling backwards, you can put your hands behind you to support. And then gently explore forward. Maybe holding a block. Knees, no pain. And here we can stay for between 5 and 10 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly come up. Gently release. Then we can start to explore Padmasana. Okay, remember that everybody's different. Might be take some time for some people, or for some people maybe not possible. So bring your knee back, externally rotate. You can use your hands to externally rotate your thighs, and then gently bring your heels towards your navel, and then finally bring your toes in. And the second leg should be relatively easy. So if you find yourself here fighting to pull the legs in, maybe you're not ready. Otherwise, just move gently back. Slowly. Again, knees back. Try to find the opening from the hips. And then finally, bring the foot here. Okay. Some people maybe knee will be down. Some people will have a gap. As long as there's no pain, it's okay. But if you decide to stay in Padmasana for meditation, so for extended period of time, I suggest to put something to support your knee. It can be a blanket or a block. Okay, please practice safe, and thank you, everybody.